cops. Actually, the cops were pretty cool, knock on wood. Just doing their job. Well, I had 7 people want me to come back at 8. Let's see if all 7 come back. Oh, there's one of them. How you doing, Drywall King? Or King of Drywall? I just had a visit from the cops, so half hour or so ago. I don't know if you've seen that. Heavens high! Oh my gosh, I ain't seen that in so long. You don't know how that makes me feel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. And the cops were cool. He liked my name too. That was cool. And one cop says, "Is that real?" No, officer, I'm going to give you a false driver's license. Oh, it went great. It was only a couple minute video. It's right before this one. If you went back to my channel and looked at the lives, it's the one right before this one. All 3 of them were fairly young, but they were very good and very professional. Good cops, attaboy. And I gave them all a little Jesus. So I'm happy, they're happy. Now I probably won't get that cop knock at 3 o'clock in the morning. Hey, wah, 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 wah. I told him on audio, well, on YouTube Live, hey, I'm here 16 hours doing a petition, then I'm going to rest 8 hours, and then I'm going to move on. It has nothing to do with camping. They're like, all right. Oh yeah, the world needs a lot of good cops, which we do have a lot of good ones until they protect the bad ones. That kind of makes them bad too. I mean, I understand the brotherhood and all, but the brotherhood of good, not the brotherhood of bad. Don't protect the bad cops. Quit shopping on Temu. What do you expect if you order a po dancer on Temu or whatever, or go-go dancer? What do you expect? Stop shopping on Temu. Yeah, you're looking for the Temu app. I bet you got a lot of bong water in gallons sitting around. Cheers. Oh, you're the most stupidest person on here. How am I raised? I got black grandchildren, I got white grandchildren, I got Spanish grandchildren. You're an idiot. I'm the less racist person you'll ever meet, stupid. Yeah, I can't stand stupid people. I do call them stupid. I probably shouldn't, but by God, I'm not going to burn in hell for telling the truth. If you're going to be that stupid, I should be able to call you stupid. I don't see color, none of that stupid bullshit. Keep telling yourself I'm racist. One day you might convince yourself. Well, thank you. Aloha, what's up? Oh, yeah, Papa, you can't fix stupid, that's for sure. I know, them cops look young, didn't they? Even the sergeant, I mean, I'm like, damn, they're all young. I'm doing all right. I could use some gasoline and some food if anybody wants to help out. The racists are anybody that see color. I don't see color. Anybody that's got to talk about or bring up color, that's the racist ones. We're human beings. Dogs are dogs. Yeah, didn't he though? He was a tall drink of water too. But I thought all three of them looked really, really young, you know? Of course, I'm getting old. But yeah, the tall one looked like a high school kid, didn't he? He could go undercover, man, and bust all kinds of people. Wow, look at this. We got 39 people. And you know what? The shame is 25 of you aren't on the petition. 15 of you don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm going to show you. The others know what I'm talking about. They just too damn inconsiderate to sign it. Google 420 Jim or any search engine, but 420 Jim, like it's on my driver's license. FOURTWNTY, last name Jim. Look for the word petition. Click it. Click the green box and you're on the petition or on your way. Name, address, and email is all that's required. And then it'll ask you if you want to chip in. Feel free to put no thanks, I'd rather share if you can't. It won't hurt my feelings at all. If you really want to help out and chip in right now, I could sure use some food for me, my dog, and some fuel for the Cannebago. The petition's 420jim.com, like on the bottom. Cash App is the $420JIMS. You won't sign, you don't want legal? Well, I don't want you here for 24 hours. See, we can all have what we want. Be blessed. Wish granted. But hey, at least it's better than that 3 o'clock knock in the morning. Hey, what are you doing? Well, I'm resting now, but if you caught me earlier, I was doing a petition, type deal. You know what I mean? Yeah. Here's you some voices.
Rolling down the highway, sun up in the sky. 22 got a mission riding by. It's a sign, hold it tall, hold it tall. Saying peace, love, cannabis for all.
If a person's guilty, they face charges. If they're not guilty, they don't face charges, no matter who it is. And the rich get off a lot easier than the others. Yeah, good thing I didn't push your buttons, huh?
Got a smile on the corner, got a smile on his face. Walking with the bands and the folks in every place. And I'm moving town to town. Can't see the road, I'm never slowing down.
Call me a tweaker, I'm a pothead, stupid.
In the try, all my life is very sweet to keep the movement alive. Every signature, another reason to try. 20 gin and a can of big ride. Sitting in the window, got the people inside. 20 gin back home, gonna make your boys good.
What's up, Steve-O? $4.20, Jim. Is that the best you jealous people can call me? Shucks. You're gonna have to call the wambulance. You hurt my feelings. Not. Not. Not even. Oh, what's the channel about? Nobody belongs in jail for weed, and we need federal legalization for everybody across America, my friend. Thank you, Papa. Oh, you know it's just one of them idiot trolls. Well, don't say stupid shit and I don't block people. When people make stupid comments or something, or maybe I take it wrong, I block people. But only for a few minutes. What's up? Nah, I don't have a lot. Hey, thank you for sharing the petition link. No, I mean, Papa, if you look at it, I really don't. Okay, you know I've got well over 2,000 supporters just on the petition. Plus all the people that won't get on the petition that still support what I do and all. So, you know, I got thousands and thousands of supporters. What have I got? Half a dozen trolls? A dozen trolls at most? Come on now. Think about it. Two of them been trying day and night for 6 years to get people mad at me by lying and stuff and trolling me and whatnot. And that's how I've gotten the trolls I've got. But it ain't going to work. Yahweh says, nope, nope, nope. This ain't going to work. How did you get banned for sharing your link? Who banned you for sharing my link? I share money out of my account every fucking month to keep the mobile billboard on the road, fighting and getting signatures to get them out of jail. What the hell do you do? Huh? Every fucking month. Plus, I work 16 hours a day trying to get people to sign the petition. What do you do? Keyboard warrior? I put in more money every month, but now starting this month I couldn't. I had to pay insurance and I lost my food stamps because Arizona's pissed I'm not spending them in Arizona, which I can't help. I'm not in Arizona. So there's $250 that I can't put in the mission no more in cash. Now I got to, pay for food and feed me and my dogs. Oh yeah, I'm doing okay. And hey, go watch the video. Good Cops, Attyboy. They just come by being nosy. And when I showed him, he didn't ask for my ID or nothing, but I showed him my license. I love to. he got a kick out of my name, and the one said, is that real? It was pretty cool. I like meeting good cops. I have nothing against good cops. I don't know anything about Bitcoin, to tell you the truth. I'm out here fighting for everybody's rights to cannabis. I ain't got time to talk about all this other crap. They're going to make it all digital. By 2030, they're going to roll out the tattoo, a mark that you'll be able to get, and you know, kind of like the chip that goes under your skin that they make for dogs and stuff. But go research digital tattoo now and stuff. They've already got it, kind of like right out of Revelations. It's a tattoo that can be applied to your skin that, you know, kind of grows into your skin and all. You can't remove it, but yet it holds all your information and everything. Kind of makes you part human, part hybrid, you might say. Getting back to the days of Noah. That's why once you take that mark of the beast, you're not of God no more. Please sign that petition at 420 Jim. Oh, you're just jealous calling me a bitch. That's cute. Why am I gay? I'm not gay. I like eating at the Y. Somebody misled you. See, I got a moon eating a girl out right there. That moon's enjoying dinner at the Y. Yeah, it's not nobody sucking a popsicle. You know what I mean? So, somebody lied to you, my friend. I love eating at the Y. That's why I'm very picky, and why I don't have a girlfriend. You know, I'm very picky. Oh, we're in those days, my friend. We are. Once again, stupid, I'm not gay. You wish, you're dreaming. Why am I going to look to apply for food stamps in Florida? I'm going back to Arizona. No need to apply. I'll wait until I get back to Arizona. Thank you. I love my tattoo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, we are merging with machines all the time. No, they like hitting on me all the time. I try to tell them I don't go that way. I mean, I don't have no problem with gays or whatever. I painted one of the first gay bars in Sarasota, Florida. I painted their sign. It used to be a carpet company, and I went in there and helped them demo it and everything, painted a sign. It was called Ryan someplace else south. I helped them hook up their stereos and lighting and stuff, you know. I mean, hey, they paid good money. I was invited to opening, and me and my mom went up there for their opening. She got propositioned in the bathroom. Oh, hey, if I didn't have people hating on me, I wouldn't be doing something right, my friend. Look how many people hated Jesus. To me, dicks are for chicks. You know, I would do it green if somebody put quite a bit of money into the mission You know, give me a few tanks of fuel. I might would dye it green. But no, I like it white. I enjoy. Man, every one of these hairs, I deserve. I worked hard for every one of these gray hairs. I deserve every one of them. Cairo, Illinois, or yeah. Oh, if you love my hat, how about my mobile billboard? What do you think about that? I bought same thing I had for lunch and breakfast. When I got here earlier today, I bought a pack of turkey slice, processed meat from Dollar General here, and then I bought this pepper jack cheese, Clover Valley, yuck food processed, yada yada. Anyhow, a loaf of bread and 2 cans of tuna for the dogs. I've been eating of course they get a bite every time I make a sandwich. But I made a breakfast sandwich, a lunch sandwich, and a dinner sandwich out of, See, I try and conserve every dollar I can. Especially now, they took my $250 food stamps away until I come back to Arizona. That sucks. That's $250 less I can't put in the mission. Have I been to any cold water spring in Florida? I was certified in Crystal River, my friend. I became a certified diver in '73 when I was 15. Our checkout dive was in Crystal River. Galveston, Texas. Cannabis harms your heart. Yeah, you're an idiot. Go get an education. Take 24 hours to go get an education. Blow that up someone's ass that's not educated. No, I don't. I'm afraid to mess that shit up. Yeah, I know, but hopefully I'm moving shortly. I didn't say water was harmless. I didn't say I drink water. I usually don't drink water because fish in it. Hell, you can abuse and die on cheeseburgers. Who asked for your 2 cents, Betty? She agreed, though. He's like, right. Thank you. Well, so if things work out, it'll be one more day in maybe 2, depending on how it goes where I'm going. I may stay a second day or whatever. But I'm thinking in 2 days, 3 tops, I'll be over in Kentucky. But I've got to go around right now about 45 miles around. I even kind of asked that about the police when they were here. And they said, yeah, you got to go north. Got to go north, young man. Hey, well, thank you for asking people to show some love. I appreciate that. I don't know how my hair is still dark and my beard's, I don't know. I expect to wake up one day and say, damn, is white. I look like Moses. I keep waiting for that to happen because I don't know. Don't know. New Orleans, what's up? Where am I from? My mom? No. I was born in Iron, Ohio. I was there. Hey, I was there a few hours, and then grew up to about age 5 in Kentucky, across the Ohio River. Then my family moved to Florida, and I did my schooling and all that in Florida, Sarasota, and then we had a sign shop up in Tampa. So I pretty much grew up in Florida, but I've been coast to coast and shit. Seen him earlier today. He was around earlier today. He's either working, trolling on TikTok, or looking for a lot lizard. I thought it was Eddie's week to take care of him. I don't know. Maybe it was Carol's week. No, I didn't pick tobacco in Kentucky. I was only there from, like being born to 5 years old. Yeah. Ever get lonely? Not really. I do miss a woman's touch and whatever. And if I meet the right one, I'll get back together. I normally have 7-year relationships. I can't get over the 7 years for some reason. So I'm just waiting for that right one, because this is going to be the last one. Because if I get in a relationship, I know I can make it work 7 years if I'm around 7 years. So. And if I don't find the right person, oh well. I've got 1 beautiful daughter and 6 grandkids, and I'm happy as hell. Cheers. Yeah, he'll find that lot lizard one day. There you go. Oh, I'm barred from Facebook. What are you talking about? I've been banned from Facebook for 1.5 years now. I was on Facebook for the first 11 years, about 10.5 years. And then I got banned on Facebook. There you go. Well, marriage is the first step to a divorce. I mean, think about it. Hey, I'm not going to say you're wrong. Smoking out of a can's bad, but you won't get aluminum out of your lungs. It's a plastic liner in there if you got to worry about anything. But speaking about aluminum in your lungs. Go get you a green laser. Go outside at night and point it in the sky and see all the sparkle, sparkle, sparkle for miles that you don't know that's coming in and you're breathing every day and every night. And tell me about how I'm taking in aluminum. Every time you go outside and take a puff of air, you'll be amazed how much aluminum you're taking in. So don't worry about me in the can. Worry about yourself. Start getting educated. Just go point a green laser out in the middle of the night. I dare you. You'll see sparklers for a mile. And you see little hairs, and it's either plastic or the aluminum. It's all the chemtrail shit that they put up in the air. Yeah. What goes up does come down. I didn't say point it at an airplane, dumbass. I said point it in the sky. Only a dumbass would point it at a plane, a helicopter, or anything. I didn't say that. See? You're good at putting words in people's mouth. That makes you a dumbass. Chemtrails ain't for your benefit. Oh, a green laser is cool. I'm sorry that your lungs are shot, man. Oh, hey, please do. I'm not gonna use cones, but that's $5 worth of gas. That'll give me 8 hours of generator fuel, or about 7-8 miles down the road. So yeah, $420JIMS. That's on Cash App. Yeah, I'd appreciate that, but I ain't buying cones. I use a can because in less than 48 hours from now, this is going to be thrown away. You get it? I cleaned my bubbler. I've got a bubbler that I normally smoke out of. It's clean. So now I can take it to Kentucky and Tennessee and everywhere I go and not get in trouble for it. It's clean. It's not paraphernalia. So that's why I'm smoking the can. If you go back and look, I started smoking the bubbler for a while. And until I go to illegal states, I use it. But now I got to use the can. I can't afford to clean the bubbler, every time I use it, whatnot, and this, that, and the other. It's clean. Cans are easy. And before I cross the state line, I just crush the can up and throw it away. And when somebody shares with me, I don't have to worry about it. Because, see, I can't carry it. I can't carry paraphernalia or nothing. I have idiots that call the police and stuff on me when I don't do nothing wrong. I've been through 2 illegal searches. Oh, I get a great pull off a can. You're wrong there. Oh, I'll try not to set my beard on fire, thank you. There you go, eat weed. That's the best way. I want to do that next year. Oh, they're not just poisoning the water and the food, they're poisoning the cannabis, they're poisoning everything. No, everything's not for your benefit, and you shouldn't do just what you want. That's the wrong attitude. Oh man, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me verify. I appreciate it. Anything that anyone can help with cash or food, gas or food, I really, really appreciate because I'm hurting this time of year. Hey, thank you for the 20, my brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Much love, much love, much love. Thank you. Whew. That'll cover generator gas for, a day.
Yeah, I'm a little hungover. I'm not gonna lie about it, but after 2 Tylenol and Gatorade in about 10 minutes.
A day and a couple coffees. Thank you so much. Yeah. I got hit real hard this month with my insurance payment. See, I got to pay it up front. That way I don't have to pay $50 or $100 a month. I got good insurance and I only pay it once a year. And you can't beat it. So I have to pay that. Next month I have the tag. Now it's not as expensive. I think it's like 50, 60 bucks. But this month, not knowing they was taking my food stamps away, I thought I had $250 coming to fill a covenant for food for me, and nope. You're not spending them in Arizona. We're cutting them off. So that really hurt. Now I got to take $250 I normally would put in the gas tank, for the mission, just so it replaces, the $250 I had to spend on food before. It sucks. Yeah, sucks. Betty's trying to tell me it's time to eat. They're good at that. Yeah, she knows I'm 8 minutes late. Oh, I travel the country. I'm not staying nowhere, my friend. I travel the United States. Betty, hang on a minute. I travel the United States in a mobile billboard, fighting for everyone's rights to cannabis and hemp. I take it you might have not seen it. Here it is. I don't think an apple, maybe not. Hey, thank you for subscribing. Well, just send me the money on Cash App. I'm in Cairo, Illinois. Well, I get retirement, so that, they screw me on my retirement. I get food stamps because I don't get much on retirement. No, I haven't been out in the Washington State. Washington, D.C., yeah. Hey, please make sure you all like, share, and subscribe. Sign the petition, would you? We got 60 days pretty much to get 10,000 signatures, or it's not going to happen this year. I'm headed to my family. I'm done. I would love to do one last religious rights march. Let's tell Congress what we want. Give me your signature. Oh, goodness sakes. I mean, it'd be cool, right? Yeah, if I get 10,000 signatures, I will do a march in Washington, D.C. that anybody's welcome to attend. I did one back in 2016 when the last year Mr. Obama was in office, whatever. Um, so, I mean, I know how to do it. I know how to pull the permits and everything. I held the very first religious rights cannabis event at Mount Rushmore. So I know how to pull the permits and everything under my religious rights. But you're putting your neck on the line and taking responsibility for what happens and everything. So yes, I want 10,000 signatures before I put my neck on the line again. I don't think that's many to ask for. Absolutely. Oh, gosh. You're either part of the solution or part of the problem. I haven't seen that in so long. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, you know you can spell Satan out of Santa Claus, right? And I'm not Satan. I'll give you a little Joshua. Just like NASA. You know how they say T minus? We'll put T up there with the letters in NASA and unscramble them like Santa. And it says Satan also. Well, if the majority of people would just support me going home and hanging up for the march, that's kind of sickening, ain't it? And that's probably what's going to happen in 4 or 5 months, sadly. And we'll see if you're right about it or not. But that's sad. That's real sad. And it ain't got shit to do with me. I can't make people sign no petition. Nope. Can't make people not be scared and shit, you know what I mean? A lot of people don't have cojones and stuff, which is a shame. Nobody's going to get in trouble for signing a petition. But to not stand up for your rights and all, man, I just... That's not me. I can't be like that. Hey, come on by if you see me. Now, I'll be headed out of here tomorrow. I'll let y'all know where I land tomorrow morning. I'll do a live and stuff. I'll let y'all know where I land. It's still going to be in Illinois. I looked up Effingham. That's way, way, way up there. I love Effingham. I've been to Effingham a few times. 6 or 7 times. There's a lady, every time I come there, she gets a shirt, and she brings all the other shirts, and I re-sign them. She's got the only collection of like 5 or 6 signatures. You might have to put John in a drywall or John or something in front of that so he knows who you're talking to. Oh, okay. You're answering back to... Never mind. I didn't see that message earlier. Cairo, Illinois, I think it is. I'm in between Missouri and Kentucky and Illinois. The very southern part of Illinois. And give me a minute, because the dog's insisting I feed her. And she's right, I am about 10 minutes late. Y'all have fun amongst yourselves, and let me take care of this, if you would. Move, Lee. Whoa. Move. Move. Move, Lee. Move. Move, little one. Move. Move. Back it up. Back that thing up. Back that thing up, Lulu. Ah, there you go. She wasn't enthused with last night's dinner. I'm back. Hey, I'm glad he's feeling better. I'm glad he's feeling better. I've been praying for him. Yeah, talking about all that hard work and shit he had done. No, I'm staying in a mobile billboard traveling the country. I wish it was an RV. No, I haven't tried Panama Haze. Oh, you're very welcome. Oh, goodness sakes. I went and got a bag of ice, and the cheapest ice I've found in a long time, 2 something, 235, I think. and ice down some of the hot beers that I've had, you know. Give me something to drink this evening, along with my juice. See, I'm going to have to quit buying this because soda's cheaper. Soda's cheaper. I'm going to have to go back to cheap soda. I'm not looking forward to that. That stuff's like $3 a bottle. I can get a couple of 2 liters, you know, of soda. Or 3 of them if you get them on sale and shit, so. I'm going to have to weigh the consequences there. It gets expensive buying the off-brand don't taste nowhere near as good. Maybe I'll just have to get used to it. God is great. Come by, I'll give you a little Yahshua. Absolutely. I didn't know McDonald's. I mean, usually there's a sign that they sell ice, isn't there? I didn't know if McDonald's still sell ice or what. I know at times you could buy ice at different McDonald's. Not all of them. They usually had a sign out there that said ice. There you go. I've got a couple of hits of this pre-roll left that I was given. It's almost gone. Maybe somebody will bless me with another pre-roll tomorrow where I'm going or whatever. Horrible old man. Thank you. Thank you. Come back in 30 minutes and say something stupid again. All right, on. I've only got a little old cheap shit styrofoam cooler. It goes through a 7-pound bag of ice a day, like it was nothing. No, I don't live in Ohio. I'm traveling the United States right now. I live in Black Canyon City, Arizona. Oh yeah, Country Time lemonade, that's good. Two Stoned, Arizona. I used to live there. Hey, thank you so much for coming in and let Mr. John know healing prayers coming his way. Tell him to listen to you and get well. Thank you so much. I wouldn't doubt that. I bet Appalachian Mountains could have some pretty damn good weed. I wouldn't doubt you at all on that. Hey, I had the flags out there flying today. Matter of fact, they're still flying right now. I'm going to go take them down before I go to bed. I mean, I don't think nobody would do nothing to them, but I still don't like letting my veteran flag stay out overnight. So I'm probably just going to pull them all. I don't know, at least the two. The dollar store just now closing. They close at 9. So I think pretty much everything around here is... When I came into town, I had the impression they sat around and watched the paint dry here. I mean, kind of a kickback town and all. Oh, and the place I seen the broken windows and all out, there was fire on top and stuff. That's what that was. They're destroying the building. They're tearing it down. I didn't notice that when I first drove by. I just thought it was like some wild vandalism or something, but no. Sure, it's a beer can. You drink blood or something? Is that what a blood junkie is? I don't know what you're talking about. Blood junkie. Oh. Yeah, I thought I did that. Hey, so everybody signed the petition, right? Yeah, you're talking about the government there. Yeah, you're talking about the government there. Adrenochrome and Epstein. Oh, yeah. You left out the word government behind that. Well, yeah, Jesus, Joshua. Absolutely. I like leaving these different places on gas pumps or whatever here and there. You're absolutely right. He's the only one that saves. Well, right on. Thank you for signing. And hey, people, at least one time, go back, click on it. Look if it says sign the petition or share the petition. If it says sign the petition, for some reason, your name got bumped and you got to sign it again. Otherwise, it comes up like mine does all the time. It says share. It won't let you sign it a second time. And while you're there, share the petition. Please. But at least go and make sure you're locked in on the petition. I tell everybody you need to do that at least one time after, a month, whatever, and make sure your name is on that petition. Click the link. Like I say, it's either going to say sign or share. If it says sign, sign it again. If it says share, share it. If you share it on Facebook, don't forget, hashtag 420JIM. Mark 420 Jim says hi. What you doing, Mama Dog? There's Mama Dog. Mwah. Oh, Mama Dog. I know what she wants, but she's got to wait. You're just going to have to wait a few minutes. Ugh. What up, Eddie? We're gonna have to take her OUT in a few minutes. I wasn't talking to you. You're done for the night. Move, Lulu. Hi, Rob. Move, Lulu. Move. Lulu, move. One tour coming up. Of course, it's a mobile billboard. I got some lights out that I gotta, because I've been driving, I gotta fix. But no big deal. You'll get the general idea. Some of my LEDs, they all work. It's just I got a loose wire here and there. See, look. Not bad, huh? It only take me 10 minutes to fix the LEDs. But I've been on here before daylight, or before dark. So I haven't took the time to fix them. I may or may not before the night's over. No promises. Maybe I'll take you out in just a couple minutes. Did you enjoy your tour? Yeah, they can't cite me if my glassware is clean. It's not illegal to have clean glassware. I think everybody should support the office of the president. That's being an American. Carbon monoxide is dangerous. That's why we ought to grow marijuana everywhere. That plant filters out 25% more carbon monoxide than any other plant on Earth. And it filters radiation. True story. Oh, goodness sakes. Well, it's going to be good. I kind of need to take a break anyway. And if you're going to take a tolerance break, it's best you do it for 30 days. You know what I mean? If you want to do a real tolerance break. But, and then again, people may come every day up to me and want to smoke with me. You never know. Me, I don't carry it in the illegal states because I'm not going to let them catch me being dirty or nothing like that. You know what I mean? But if someone come up and smoke one with me, I ain't going to lie to you. Hell yeah, I'm going to hit it. And if it's in my hand, I'm going to eat the son of a gun, you know? It would be the first roach I ate. Ah. Damn pot choppers. That's one thing about a cat. The cat will never tell the cops where your stash is. That's actually the best way to do it. We shouldn't smoke pot. And he gave it to us as an herb. We should be eating pot. You should take you a nice couple of them buds and just eat them right off the plant. And you should take a couple of the same plant nugs and throw them in a toaster oven for like 16 to 18 minutes at like 320 degrees. And when you take them out, chew them up. Bye. Bye. You're going to be good and high. I don't know if I'm coming back through, if I come back to what part of Kansas? Self-grown's always the best. When you say you're in Kansas, what part of Kansas? Because I'm not going to come up to the northern part of Kansas when I come back. It'll be through the southern part if I even do. I may just come southern and go across Mississippi and Louisiana and all that and go back Texas way. Or not Louisiana. I want to come back through Knoxville. I want to come back through Virginia, West Virginia, Knoxville. That's pretty much it. After that, I could either come back through Missouri at all, which I probably do because I want to get a lawyer and sue Walmart. And that means I'll be coming back through Kansas, whatever, headed back to Arizona after I seek legal representation. Hutchinson, Kansas, right on. Right on, Eddie. I mean, hell, as long as you know there's bears and that you know you got them and all, and you remember, you're all right. They're God's creatures. They were here, you know. And they got just as much right to that land and shit that we do. Now, if you get real hungry and you ain't got nothing to eat, or you need a nice rug for your floor, nah. Well, I'm kind of glad the cops come by when they did, you know what I mean? I mean, it'd be all right if they come by right now and whatnot, but they were slick. They were slick. Y'all probably didn't notice. I didn't show around, but Yeah, they park their cars in the Dollar General parking lot around, around the corner here is parking. And, yeah, I don't know if they came in 3 cars or what. But they parked in the, so I never seen their cars when they came up or when they left. But I wasn't, what the hell. They walked around the corner. Right on. There you go, Eddie. If you ain't hungry enough, if you're hungry enough, throw it on the Barbie, man. No, I ain't got no papers yet. I don't have enough pot to use papers. What do? The cops told me to have a good day. They just wanted to know if I needed help or if everything was all right and whatnot. And I told them no. I mean, you can watch the video. It's only a couple minutes long. They were very polite and nice. Like Eddie said, one of them looked like a high school kid. The tallest one and all. They were very nice and professional. I gave them all a little Jesus. They found out what I was about. The sergeant liked my name. The one cop said, "Is that your real name?" And then, yeah. Because they're on the outside. Because I have cameras all over on the outside of the mobile billboard. And he's seen them, so you got, yeah. Plus, I do lives, so yeah. That's like, I seen them come up. I didn't see them in the car. I just seen a couple of people come up to the doors, and I thought, wow, I wonder who that is. Look like cops. And about that time, they were here, and I'm like, hey, give me a minute. I'm turning the TV down, yada, 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 yada. And I was actually setting up the YouTube channel to go live. And I come to the door, and hey, how y'all doing? And we're just checking to see if you're all right. And I'm like, whatever made you think I wouldn't, You got to watch the video. But they were good cops, just doing their job. Someone new in their town, whatever. They're just doing their job. And I appreciate cops like that. You know what I mean? Doing their job. It's when they go above and beyond. And I told them, I said, look, it's like this. I sat out here for 16 hours, and I let people come by and talk to me, sign the petition, make a donation maybe, whatever. And then I rest 8 hours. And I start the day over again. There's nothing to do with camping or recreation, They understood. They weren't idiots. They might be hope for us after all. That was one of them that went by with the Did you hear the little Yeah, honk for me. Hey, like I say, I love good officers. I want the bad ones fired. But that's in anything. Oh, that was you? Right on. uh, Woof. No, they didn't sign the petition. Of course, I don't think on duty they can sign the petition. Now, I've had an officer in Rochester, New Hampshire, donate and tag the Cannebago, but I don't think they can sign a petition on duty. I'm not. I think there's a little gray area on that. I'm not sure. I don't want to put my foot in my mouth and be wrong, not knowing, but I think they can't sign political documents or anything like that while on duty. Now, what they do off duty, a different story. That's like when I run the Gravitron. I finally talked a couple officers into riding the Gravitron. They left their guns out side with the other officers and stuff, and came in and rode the Gravitron. I thought that was pretty cool. A couple of days later, because this was at the beginning of the fair and whatnot, on the weekend they come through not in uniform with their girlfriends and come on and ride it again. I had tried for years, I'd have the door open and be inside playing on the microphone, waiting for enough people to do a ride, and the cops would walk by, and I'd say, "Hey, come on, take a ride. I'll play the Bad Boys theme for you." And they're like, "No, no, no." And hey, how about I shot the sheriff? And try and get them to ride. Finally, one time, yep, 2 officers, and they liked it so much they brought their girlfriends back a couple of days later. I hadn't thought about that in years. Sure, I know where Wichita is. Oh yeah, I know where Wichita is. That's where I'm suing Walmart. I know exactly where Wichita is. Wichita is going to know me real good when they announce the figures that we're going to file that suit for. I hope. They don't want to talk to me and settle out of court. That's fine. Let's go to the lawyers. I'm ready. Wichita's an RE, right on. Well, all I can say is follow along on the journey, and probably November, December, whatever, I'll be headed back through. I'm going to have to stop in Kansas or Missouri or both to get lawyer. I remember when it first come out, Jimmy Reed, what was his name? It was a kid. Might have been Jimmy. Anyhow, it was Murphy Brothers. It was Murphy Brothers. And for his 18th birthday, Mr. Murphy bought him a Gravitron. They had just come out, Wisdom Rides. They had TVs in them. And the idea was to stand there, spin around, stuck to the wall like a cockroach, and watch a music video. Although the TVs and shit didn't last in them very long, so boom, they took TVs out, and instead of listening to 45 panels go bam, 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 shit, they put loud music in them. There's still a music ride, but yeah. Anyhow, when I first rode on one, they had just come out. and it had the TVs in it, and I think they was playing a Madonna like a virgin or something like that on the ride. But it was hot, and the pressure being pushed against, so it was nothing comfortable about it. And I got off of it, and I'm like, man, I'll never get on another one of them son of a, no, fuck that. And I didn't, and I wouldn't until many, many, many a year later. And I kind of got forced into it then. It was, I either take over the Gravitron and run it, or I didn't have a job. That'd be cool, my friend. That'd be cool. Follow along. Keep track of the journey. I do a 4:20 every day. Central Time. But win, lose, or draw, I'm done this year. I'm headed back to Arizona. I would love tomorrow to pull a permit to do a religious rights march. And I could get it set up within 30 to 60 days, you know what I mean? But I don't have 10,000 signatures, so I need them as soon as we can. Because, 60 days from now, I ain't going to have time to set up a march this year. So we've got about 8 weeks and ticking, So do me a favor. Get as many people as you can to sign that petition and share it to others. Make sure they know that you don't have to donate to sign the petition. Scroll up, put no thanks, I'd rather share. If they can donate a couple dollars, fine. It goes to change.org, not me. I don't care. I just want people to sign it and share it. Cheers. It's a shame when beer's cheaper than soda pop. I shit you not. I shit you not. Soda is $12, $14, $15 and sometimes more for 12 packs. This damn Natural Light is $9.98 or something like that at the Dollar General for a 15 pack. Not a 12 pack, but a 15 pack. Cigarettes, $2.69 a pack. I mean, come on. I remember when you couldn't get cigarettes where I was at or anything under $4 a pack. We got inflation on everything except alcohol. That's not inflated very high, and tobacco and stuff. The shit that's going to kill you off. You notice that? But the good shit, the good food, the good steak, the good shit, it's astronomically priced. Anybody else notice that, or is that just me? Best choice soda. Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Ever thought about talking to people on YouTube with weed channels? Yeah, hey, if they contacted me and asked me to come on their channel and talk, I'd more than happily come and talk. Then they can say, hey, I invited 420 Jim to my channel. All they got to do is invite. Lulu says we're going out, so let's take Lulu out real quick. Hey, get off my feet. Move, Daddy, move. Come on, man. She wanted to go. That looks good with a flag flying like that. David, where are you going? Later, come on. Do your business and let's go. There's a nice old building over there. Hey, the flags are flying again. Well, thank you. I kind of like it too. Most people like the eyes. Come on, Lee. But I do have to fix my LEDs. I don't like it when they're not on working right. Hang on a minute. Hey, come on. Lee. David. Come here. Move, Einstein. Move. Einstein, move. Go on, Lee. Hey. Lee, come on. Shut this window over here. Move, Lee. Okay. Biggest chores are over tonight. Still let the little ones go do their business, and then I'm done. Huh. I can't handle 3 of them at a time. I can't handle 2 of them at a time. Well, Mr. Crosswords, we're all trying to get people to sign, so it's helping. It's working. You know what I mean? Whether it be from scanning the QR on the side of this, or whether it's from talking on a live, or you inviting a friend, or your friend inviting a friend. And it is climbing. I'm not giving up. I'm not going to give up. Like I say, I could wake up one morning and it say that there's 10,000 signatures. You know what I mean? I don't put nothing past y'all. If it's supposed to happen, you always will make it happen. Let's just put it that way. Whether it's overnight, 59 days from now, whatever, if and when it's supposed to happen, it will happen. Maybe it's not supposed to happen. I'm still going to do what's in my heart, and that's to go down to Florida and hopefully go up to D.C. If not, then stop in Virginia, Richmond. Hopefully the vet that gave me this, pretty much, hopefully he's still around and whatnot. I'd like to say hey and goodbye to him. And a couple friends I've got there. Friends in West Virginia. Will and different friends I've got down there in Knoxville, Tennessee. I want to go by and see them. You know, things like that. And then I got to come back to the Missouri and Kansas area to find that lawyer that's going to take Walmart on. I'm not going to let that go. That's for my family. That is for my family. They want to prosecute me and make me screw this mission over for a year and everything. They owe me for that. They owe me. They could have stopped it at any time and dropped that charge, and I could have went about my way and had my signatures and stuff. They made me miss spring break and everything else. Yeah, they owe me. And they owe my family. Not lately. Not lately. I heard from him, 3 or 4 weeks ago or whatnot. He was doing pretty good. I don't hear much from no one no more. Most on my Facebook thing, I don't know if they don't like YouTube or what, you know? Yeah. Man, every great once in a while I'll get a call from Doobie. I love that. Yes, that means we got like 5 signatures today, I think. That's pretty cool. I got to be happy with that. Shoot for 10 tomorrow. Cheers. What should be 5,000? I don't understand what you're saying. What should be 5,000 signatures? Nah. That's only half an anchor chain. I want 10,000. People want me to stick my neck on the line and do a religious rights march and everything. Yeah. 10,000. That's what it's going to take for me to do it. Well, make sure everybody signs that petition and let them know you don't have to donate to sign it. Scroll up, put no thanks, I'd rather share. I don't get any of that money anyway. Heck, the only time I get any help is when somebody sends me something on my Cash App or GoFundMe or something. I don't get a lot of help because people think they donated to me through that damn petition site. But it's okay. Everything happens for a reason. But anybody that would like to help, I can tell you my Cash App, that's for sure. Yeah, it's about the legalization of weed. But who the hell do you think put weed on this earth? My creator. Now, I don't care who or what you think created the earth or whatnot, but I have every right to the plant. They tried to tell me it was a Christian nation. They're finally admitting that we're not. But growing up, that's what they wanted me to think, and that's what you was taught, the Bible, the Pledge of Allegiance, and all that. But we have the religious rights to cannabis. The Native American had their religious rights to pot, and they got their religious rights to peyote. Under federal law, they do. Go research it. The Rastafarians had their religious rights to it. And they're part of the United States now. So, hey, what's wrong with my religion? You know what I mean? I have my religious rights too. Go check them out. Go read the Constitution. Go read your state constitution. We all have religious rights. And I say the Creator, which I'm not going to argue with you, I believe that Yahweh created the earth. And I believe, just like it tells me in the first chapter of their Bible, I give you every herb bearing a seed. He didn't give it to me to smoke, He gave it to me to eat. But he damn sure gave it to me, and the government has no freaking right in the world to take it away. Oh, well, here's the thing. Get 10,000 signatures. I will pull the permit, find a parade ride at the park and everything like I've done before, and then I can put a press release out. But instead of like back in 2015, when it said James Stevens, was doing a religious rights march in D.C., who cared about James Stevens? Now all the permits and legal paperwork will say 420 Jim is holding a religious rights march in Washington, D.C. for comity law. What's good for one is good for all. You take it all away, or you give it to everybody. Plain and simple. If we don't ask, we won't know. And we're not asking them. We're telling them what we want. We're not asking, we're demanding. I mean, it's time to stop the lies on the plant. It shouldn't be under the Controlled Substance Act. It should be like alcohol, tobacco, and caffeine. Those have killed me and are way more addictive. But yet, they're not under the Controlled Substance Act. Just cannabis, so they can control everybody and keep putting people in jail and telling them what they can have and what they can't have and how much of it they can have and stuff. No. Nope. They couldn't do that with alcohol. They finally got rid of the prohibition and everything on alcohol. They need to do the same damn thing with cannabis and let our cannabis prisoners free. The religious rights marches, our Creator gave me every herb-bearing seed, and by the Constitution and by state constitutions, they have no right to take it away from me. That's why on the back of my cards, it says I declare all my rights, including my religious rights. And see, the only reason I know about that, when I held the very first, when we held the very first cannabis event ever done at Mount Rushmore for the religious rights of cannabis. Yeah, me and Ross Dawn Meeks, U.S. government versus Meeks, M-E-E-K-S. Oh yeah, she's the first person to ever be granted a religious rights testimony in front of a jury about pot and religion. And while she was serving out her last 2 years in prison, she won the case and all. And meanwhile, the Rastafarians took their case to court using the Meeks case, and they won their rights to religious cannabis. So yes, we have religious rights, but you've got to claim them. Before that cop finds anything on you or in that vehicle, you got to let that cop know that you're religious, one way or another. Just let that cop know, hey, I'm a religious person. I don't believe in churches, whatever, whatever. My card says right on it, I don't. Why did you pull me over? Am I free to go? I don't consent to search a body or vehicle, and I claim all my rights, including my religious rights, at this time. You don't have to say a word, just that card, and you're covered. Yeah, we're telling you our decision, that's it. Oh, I hear you. Oh no, my march ain't for religious rights to smoke weed. You got me wrong. You're just assuming I want to smoke weed. And I'll tell you, this is a temple and nobody should smoke weed. But don't assume that's what everybody wants to do. Hemp clothing, hemp fuel, hemp plastic, hempcrete, people want to use this plant, have nothing to do with getting high from it. And if you don't heat it up, you just eat the plant. It's the most beneficial food and medicine you can eat. So no, my fight is for God's given herb that he gave to me to eat. Just because people smoke it, don't take it away from people. You know, they ain't got the right to do that. Screw that. Damn nose its. I mean, to me, someone created this planet. And in the eyes of the Creator, all men are equal. And that's supposed to be on the Constitution, right? Right? You're no better than me, no worse than me, no yada, yada, yada. No, man. So what gives you the right that I can't have that herb? I don't see it. Hell, I wouldn't care if people had poppy plant and cocaine plant. You know, until they process it, it's not a drug. It's after they process it that, you know, then they could get in trouble. I don't want nobody processing my cannabis. It's from God. Opiates, heroin, alcohol, all that's from man. It's not from God. The only alcohol from God is wine, really. If you leave a bunch of, you know, rotten fruit and stuff laying around, you can get pretty drunk off of that probably. But man has to mostly intervene, you know, to make beer and whiskey and all that stuff. It's got to be fermented and this, that, and the other. The same with cocaine. It has to be processed with gasoline and all kind of other chemicals. Opiate plant, you know. It's not just scorch the plant and put it in your arm. All that shit gets processed by man. Therefore, you can die from it. And then, Lord knows what's in it nowadays with everybody cutting it from everything. Back in my day, the biggest cut was baby laxative. The government wants to keep their prisons for profit full. I think they got enough criminals and stuff that they could do that. Quit just throwing people back over the border that come back. If they come back the second or third time, fill the prisons with them. Not the pot smoker. Fill it with, you know, the addicts that just won't quit or whatever. Save their lives, let them spend their time in the prison cleaning up. But quit picking on the damn pot smoker. The only reason they do, they would much rather, instead of housing a drunk or a meth head or something like that, they would rather house, because those people get violent. I mean, if they're really a heavy, you know, whatever, they have violent tendencies, this, that, and the other. The main stoner isn't like that. So, which would you rather run? A prison full of a bunch of alcoholics or meth heads and stuff, or a prison full of potheads? When they didn't have their drugs, you know? It's just like, which neighborhood would you live in? An alcoholic neighborhood or a pot neighborhood? Of course it'd be a pot neighborhood. They need to get the feds out, make it a God-given herb. Quit assuming that everybody's going to smoke it. They have no right to take it away from you until it has been decarbed. And then I'd say, okay, if they're whatever, come and get it. But while it's growing, and if you eat it without heating it up or anything, or if you make clothing or whatever, they can't say shit, shouldn't say shit. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. goodness sakes. I didn't say Betty. I didn't say Betty. Where's my beer can? Huh. I lost a can. Where the heck? I know I didn't crush that can. Is that it? Yep, fell down there. I didn't think I crushed it. It shouldn't be any of their concern whether you smoke it or anything. The only concern that they could have is someone under 18. You know, like for tobacco and alcohol, we do have that should be their only concern, period. What age you can buy it and consume it. And I say if you can be drafted to fight at, I don't care if it was 16. At whatever age you can be drafted and fight for your country, that's when you should have all your rights. Your right to drink, your right to smoke, your right to do whatever. Right on. Hell, when I drove school bus for a year and different jobs, when I held my CDL, I quit smoking pot. But you bet when I quit driving school buses and when I gave up my CDL shit, I started smoking pot again. But, you know, pot's easy to quit. It was tobacco and cocaine and alcohol that was hard for me to quit. It kicked me off. I'd been on here too long. Now I'm back. Huh, 46 people and they got 77 officers? That'd be fucked up. Did I read that right? Yeah, my place in Illinois used to be Effingham. This is the part of the South I've ever been in Illinois. I come to Illinois all the time. No, I haven't put the flags down yet. I got to go out and grab them. Oh, I'm going to turn the outside lights off, though. Turn the light show off. Cheers. I'll probably just pull in the 2 veteran flags and leave the other ones out there. I don't know. No, you can't get any more south. It's an island. It don't look like there's no way on that island. It says the most southern Missouri tip. If you had a boat, it looks like you could get to it, but I don't think you can get to it by vehicle. I don't know what you mean. I'm not very far from the rivers. Why? Is there something I'm supposed to be worried about? Them bridges that I cross are just, 2 miles, 3 miles down the street, maybe? Now you got me wondering all about the rivers and stuff. What's up? Oh, where I'm sitting's probably been underwater. Yeah. I could probably understand that. But I'm hoping that don't happen right now. I'm supposed to go north and up over the river goes and bend up. I'm supposed to like follow the river. But go north, young man, Don't tell me I need to go find pontoons right away. I can't afford them. Cheers. Shit, not just the Mississippi River's running dry. There's a lot of places running dry. And that's kind of weird. Where they going to get all this water for these data centers and all? That's probably why there ain't too many people in this town and stuff, huh? Crosswords. It looked like at one time it might have been a pretty, uptown or whatever, but it looks like time's forgotten it some places now. I could see floods being a big damper. Oh, I think they should legalize shrooms. I do. Damn it, Crossroads. And I got a couple bridges I got to cross before I get down to Florida. Oh, you signed up. Well, I tell people if they need something stronger than pot, eat a mushroom. I certainly have. That's my motto. You need something stronger than pot, eat a mushroom. Most definitely. Cheers. What is it, 10 o'clock? Yeah, damn it, man. Let me run out here real quick and grab these veteran flags before I forget or don't want to. I'll be right back. Baby girl. What is you doing, baby girl? She says, I'm getting my tummy rubbed. I'll get my tummy rubbed. I get her tummy rubbed. Yes, I get her tummy rubbed. Yes, I do. I do. She's a good girl. There's a few mosquitoes around here. Oh heck, when I do shrooms, I want to get high. I mean, I don't do way too many or nothing like that. But yeah, I like to eat a couple mushrooms but there's times you don't want to do them either. You got to be of clear mind and no hate or nothing like that. You know what I mean? There is such thing as a bad trip. So you don't want to be around people that you got problems with maybe and stuff like that. Same if you're doing acid. And you don't want a bad trip. You want everything to be hunky-dory. Chocolate and beer. What a concept. Best acid I ever done, purple microdot. If I could get the same purple microdot I did that night, we had the party on this boat. I owned a boat that had twin Corvette engines in it and shit, but it never got put into the water. Bigger dreams than I could afford. But anyhow, we were living on it at the time, and I was running that little marina thing. And they was getting ready to close the marina down and whatnot. So I sold the boat, the engines and whatnot. And me and my cousin was moving to California. And we threw a party on the boat that night. And I forget how much it was, you know, $10, $15, whatever. But plenty of beer and reefer. And it was a good goodbye party. Well, you always got this one friend, you know, it's got, oh man, I got the, you know, he'll come up, I got the best pot, it's yada, 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 yada. And half the time it's pure shit or whatnot. Of course, they're never going to tell you they got bad pot, but he would always bullshit about his product, you know. Anyhow, he shows up at the party, and he's, man, I don't have no money, but I got purple microdot, you know. My cousin, his name was Ronnie. He said, I give you one and Ronnie one, you know. And we're like, well, I don't know, you know, we don't know. Of course, Gary Christian being Gary Christian, you know, oh, come on, blah, blah, blah. Finally, we said, okay, you know, yeah, come on in. And me and Ronnie looked at this little pressed pill, you know, and what the fuck, you know, it's Gary, you know, and we took it. And About, oh no, half hour or so, parties started breaking up, people going home and whatnot. About 45 minutes, most people were gone, including Gary and whatnot. Within an hour, it was just me and Ronnie there. And I remember on the boat, we have a table just like here in the mobile billboard, that will fold down or whatever, make a bunk. But other than that, it's like a little booth at a restaurant or something. And Ronnie sat at one end, I sat over at the other end, and we looked at each other, and I'm like, "You feel anything off of that?" And he's like, I don't know, It's been an hour, yada, 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 yada. Hard to tell. Kind of like damn creepweed, I guess. So we get out the hookah pipe, and we start taking a couple of hits off the hookah pipe. And I mean, all of a sudden, we didn't stop laughing until middle of next day, just about. I mean, I never laughed so hard and so long in my life. You couldn't look at each other. You had to literally turn your head away from the person to talk to them. Because if I looked at my cousin, we would just bust up laughing. We ended up taking, I had my stepbrother let me use his 554 Super Sport, the Honda. He let me use it all the time. I kind of rented it off of him. Anyhow, we get on that Honda 554 and we go across the Lido Beach Bridge. It's the drawbridge that goes to Lido Beach. And as you're going over, there's like cement and then steel, and then cement and steel, and then cement and steel. Then there's the drawbridge grade of steel, yada yada and whatever. But when you're flying over the bridge, it would flash at you everywhere the steel was. So it'd be like concrete flash, concrete flash, concrete flash. And we went back and forth over that bridge probably half a dozen times. But the next day paid for it dearly. The guts, the jaw, everything hurt so bad from laughing. But I mean, everything was just funny. Oh, there's a lot of people that microdose on mushrooms. Yeah, and I wouldn't want people running all over the towns and cities and stuff. There's certain, if people want to do mushrooms at their home, or, they've got a little private property or something, or if they go to a concert or something, yeah. But like you say, anything in moderation. You don't want to make shrooms your life, except there are some people that microdose them, and that's, like you say, that's not a get high thing. That's or a psych, I don't want to say psychotic, but the euphoria, whatever you get off from mushrooms, you know what I'm talking about. That acid-like feeling. I'd like to try DMT. I really would. I wished I knew about it more when I was offered it. I turned it down because I didn't know nothing about it. And these mosquitoes are going to, they got me bad last night too. Oh, the CIA and all that shit and whatnot. And oh yeah. I forget the name of yeah. They did some pretty bad things to our soldiers and shit. In the name of science. In the name of science. Oh, nobody mentioned, but the other day when I was having trouble with the generator, nobody asked about it. I think I figured out why it was dieseling. I think it had just a drop or so of water in it because just after a little while she cleared up on her own. So I think maybe she had a little water in it or something, and that's why it was doing the dieseling. It kind of screwed it up for a little bit. But knock on wood, she's been running not dieseling for a good day or so. Dazed and confused, yeah. Well, I'm getting dazed and confused right now. About ready for my bed. We hit 10 o'clock. My body says, yo, you're an old man. 10 o'clock is 16 hours. 6 o'clock comes early. Get your ass to... Yeah. Oh, that'd probably be a good one to watch on acid. We used to go out, I remember they had what they called psycho spinners. And all they were the CD. You know, like but it wasn't a CD, but it was made just like a CD. And it had little points on it so you could spin it. And it had a design on it, like a swirl or whatever. And what it was, you spun that and then you took a light, a little pin light, and shined on it. Oh, man. Yeah, do some mushrooms or acid and get I think it was called Psycho Spinner. I wonder if I can Google something like that. I think it was called Psycho Spinner. Is there such thing as a Psycho Spinner? Okay, hang on. Back in the day, they made a disc. It looked like a CD for when you was doing acid. What was it called? No. Huh. Yeah, I'm on late tonight. I normally only do a 4:20, but I did an 8 o'clock live tonight. I don't do the noon and 7. I'm doing randoms and 4:20. Just in case you don't know. H. That's one. Future. No. They show them three, the widget toy with the 3. Oh, no. It was a CD. CD that you could spin with a design on it that would flash when you put a light on it. Oh well. I know we had them back then. Police couldn't figure out what the hell we were doing, sitting there on the seawall spinning and watching these CDs going flash, flash, flash. Oh yeah, I take PayPal. Yes, sir. I have PayPal, Chime, GoFundMe, and Cash App. And broke as shit until the 1st and the 3rd. I had insurance to pay and a couple other bills and food. Normally I get $250 in food stamps. I didn't get shit this month. Because I'm not in Arizona spending it, I don't deserve it, I guess. I don't know. That's our government. Granted, I didn't plan on being out here this long, but why don't they take that up with Walmart and the courts and shit? And yes, hey, anybody that would like to help monetarily or not, just help with the problem. Nobody belongs in jail for weed and we need federal legalization. If you believe in that and want to help with that problem, it don't cost you a penny and I'd appreciate it. You just sign the petition at 420jim.com or search my name on the internet. 420jim, FOURTWNTY last name Jim. If you could throw a couple bucks my way via Cash App, that's all one thing, $, the number 4, the number 2, the number 0, and then JIMS. That'd be very appreciative. If you do it through the GoFundMe, it takes 3 to 5 business days before I can even get it. But normally I don't have to ask help for food and stuff, but losing $250 this month, yeah. I don't have that to put in the fuel tank no more. And I need fuel right now real bad. We're looking at probably $100 to fill the tank at least. And please, everyone, sign the petition. And you're right, anything would help, absolutely. We get through, the good Lord's provided all the way up to here, so we get through. He'll touch someone's heart, and we will get through. Let's see how long he keeps me in Illinois now. Missouri was too long of a stay, huh? But I met a lot of great people in Missouri. There's the state of Missouri, great job. You're in my top 3, you know what I mean? You really are. Missouri is a great state. You got bad apples here and there. So what if there's some bad apples that run Springfield? I'm not going to hold the rest of the state bad because of that. Be careful in Springfield and enjoy the rest of the state. Cheers. Like Tennessee, be careful in Knoxville. The rest of the state, right on. Knoxville, oh God. Oh, I get right at 1,000 a month, cash, and I was putting 800 of it straight into the mission, the gas tank, whatever, and I was getting 250 in food, which pretty much covers my food for the month. But now I don't get the 250 in food, so I've got to take that out of the 1,000. So now I can't put that 800 in the mission. I've got to deduct 250 of it for food. So either way, I lose. I need to start getting some donations in, and it'll be all right. And like I say, the good Lord's going to help out. Watch. I'm not in Missouri right now, but all parts of Missouri is great except Springfield. And don't get me wrong, the people in Springfield itself is pretty damn good. It's the people that run it. The city judge and stuff like that. Yeah, they need replaced. City council and stuff, they need replaced. But I don't live there, not my monkey. But yeah, I'm good. Yeah, Ozarks are really, really, really special folks, but I love all Missouri. Williamsburg, Springfield, Sedalia, Joplin. I mean, I've been all over Missouri. Missouri. It's my email. Tell me when you want my email, and I can give you my email. PayPal is done by the email. Just let me know when you want to tell me the email, and maybe you can write it down while I say it, and I'll tell you the email. You can also go to my website where it says contact me. I think that's my email. But it's 420 JimJackapoo@gmail.com. It should read 420 Jim Jackapoo. That's a breed of a dog at gmail.com. That's how PayPal does it, by your email. You look up 420 JimJackapoo@gmail.com, and that will take you to my PayPal. And if you go there and do that, let me know. I can bring it up and find out, instantly. I don't know if anybody's going to write it out and post it. 420 Jim Jackapoo, gmail.com. I'm pretty sure instead of hitting the petition, here, let me show you. If you go on the internet or go to 420jim.com, this is what you're going to see. If you go to 420jim.com, you're pretty much going to see this here. Let's see where it says petition. GoFundMe. GoFundMe takes 3 days. If you go to contact me, oh, here, I'll give you I'm going to say 420 Jim. I'm going to give you a screenshot right here in a second. 420 Jim Jackapoo at gmail.com. There you go. Tammy, Eddie just put it there. 420 Jim Jackapoo at gmail.com. Yeah, you got it. And if and when you send something, let us know. I can verify it, say thank you, whatever. I appreciate you. And everybody, make sure you sign that petition, will you? Nobody belongs in jail for weed, and we need federal legalization. I'll still be in kind of southern Illinois, but I got to go north and over east to cross a bridge. So find out tomorrow where I'm at. Thank you. Tomorrow join in and find out where I end up for the day. I'm pretty sure it's still going to be in Illinois. Now, the day after that, I'm hoping it's Kentucky. And a couple days after that, I'm hoping it's Tennessee. And then go down to Georgia and then go into Florida. Say, hey, how you doing, the family, and get the hell out of Florida. Get back up, go to DC or go to Virginia, whichever, and then get my ass back home. That's what I want to do. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. Oh my God, gas is $3.70 a gallon, yes. Oh heck, if my family don't mind being on, I can't say, Eddie. If my family don't mind being on video or whatnot, or the ones that don't, sure. I'm sure I probably could get my brother at least, but his wife and daughter, I don't know, all I can do is ask. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm not going to get home until the end of the year or somewhere at the beginning of next year. Yeah, I'm not going to make it home until then. Home is Arizona. Home's not Florida. Florida is brothers and sisters, family and nieces and nephews and stuff. Family I haven't seen in 30 years. Nieces and nephews stuff I've never met. That's what Florida is. But my family is in Phoenix, Arizona. My daughter and my grandkids, my physical family is in Arizona. That's why I'm going back to Black Canyon City. Yeah, I grew up there, so that's where my brother and sister ended up staying or landing and whatnot. A stepmom and a stepsister. And yeah, I'd like to go see them. Especially since my brother said they thought that I was dead. I know Louise would like to see me, and I'd like to see her. I gave her hell as a child. And I'd really like to tell her, And I think she knows that I didn't mean no harm, no nothing, whatever. I was a child, teenage child, or, hell, I think first time I met her I was maybe 9 and 10. But growing up, and then we just kind of clashed. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Hell yeah, technically the mobile billboard's been my home for 12 years now, isn't it? I mean, I won't deny that. But there's a difference between camping and recreational. Um, when I'm not doing my petition, y'all have seen it. I'll go to Lambert's RV or somewhere, and yeah, I won't put flags out. I don't tell people yada 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 yada. At that point, yeah, I'm living in it, camping, whatever, whether it be a day or hell. When I had my eye surgery, I was off the road for almost a year. So, but yeah, technically, I've pretty much been in it since this one since 2017. The first one from 2014 to 2017 was a different one. But yeah, I mean, I don't say that to correct you, but you know what I mean. Yeah, 12 years is a long way. Yeah, it's kind of like 9 and 3. 9 years in this, and 3 in it was a King's Highway, a 1978. This is a 1987. Just reverse the yeah. That was a Dodge. This is a Chevy. But 12 years is, yeah, a long, long time to be on the go and try and change. But, you know, I made the vets a promise. And it only changed a couple years back where the vets could get weed. I could have quit at that time, but everybody wanted me to do you know, a last year and this, that, the other. And oh, I didn't say I wasn't enjoying myself. When did I say that? Like I say, Missouri, you're one of my favorite states. And you got some pretty damn good homegrown in your state. Don't twist it now. Don't twist it now. Y'all in the top 3, and you know Kokomo, Indiana has to be the top 1 because that's where I was asked to be the voice of the vets. I'd have to think real hard which is another candidate in the top 3, but there's probably one. But I stand behind Missouri's within the top 3. I mean, Mount Rushmore was pretty special. Ain't too many people can say they've had the amphitheater at Mount Rushmore for the day, can they? How many people do you know that can actually prove that they had the amphitheater at Mount Rushmore for a day? Especially for their religious rights to cannabis and hemp. True story. Ross Don Meeks and me, we can claim that. That's the only ones that can. Oh. Hey, thank you, Tammy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I come through Ohio all the time before. I really did. Peggy Sue and Glenn, Salina, Ohio. I come to their court cases a couple, 2, 3 times. California, Ohio, I think it was. Another guy, I went to his court cases. Yeah, I even went to Toledo. And I had on my Facebook the first person that come up and said, "Holy Toledo," the cannabis, that's what that one was called, is in Toledo. I'd give them a free T-shirt. The only person that did that was a cop, and he didn't know nothing about it. He just happened to come up, and him and his partner, he's like, "Holy Toledo." It's and I'm like, "Hey, you get a free T-shirt." And he's like, "Nah, thank you, we can't accept gifts." Well, I just would like to see change. I'd like to do one more march. Third time's a charm, right? Let's test that theory. Get me 8,000 more signatures. We don't need 8,000 more, but get me 8,000 more. You know what I mean? Damn it, I'm getting ate up by these mosquitoes, I guess. Not no more. I know off ain't really the best thing to use and whatnot, but by God, I don't like being smorgasbord for mosquitoes. Well, thank you. You do that. Oh, goodness sakes, my friends, my friends, my friends. I'm about ready to get out of here. I'm glad them little hungry bastards don't come out till night. I wonder what was eating me up alive last night. The damn mosquitoes. Uh, right on. Well, please, thank you for signing. Oh, you've been hitting that. There you go. That explains it. That explains it. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You have a good one. Make sure you sign and share the petition. You don't have to donate to sign it. It will ask you for money and tell you it goes to me. It don't go to me. It goes to change.org. You can scroll up and share it, or you can send them money, either, but you don't have to donate to share or to sign or to share or sign or to sign and share. Getting tired of rolling. There you go. Well, thank you. Oh, I try and stay safe. What else can I do? I put my hands in the good Lord above. You know, what else can we do? And we all got to die at one point in life. When you're born, you got to die. Hopefully I'll be around. Hopefully I'll see my family and everything. But all I can do is believe in Yahweh and Yahshua, and that they're going to have them angels around me, and them storms are going to go around me and shit while I travel. So far that's been happening. Yeah. What can I say? We need a month and a half of good weather. Wouldn't that be nice? Between here and Florida. Get my ass down there, say hey to everybody, and get my ass back out. I'd be a happy camper. Headed on up towards DC. If you know what I mean, Vern. Well, my friends, it's getting about that time. Anybody got any last questions, comments, or concerns before I go? Yeah, we had quite a few, and why they didn't all... I mean, we picked up a lot of signatures, don't get me wrong. We picked up a lot of signatures in Topeka and Wichita. We did. And hopefully we do that in Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia, and Florida. And if we do, boom, we've got our 10,000 signatures. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping as we're rolling along from here that it only goes up more and more. We did 5 today, let's do 10 tomorrow. Oh, people are always going to be crazy. Always. Well, my friends, I'll probably pop on here tomorrow morning at some point, let you know where I end up. I will be on here, good Lord willing, the creek don't rise at 4:20. And then, I'll see you then. Make sure you sign and share the petition. And please remember, it's all about peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand. If we try, we can get along. The dogs love you, I love you, but most of all, Yahshua loves you. Y'all have a great evening. Hope to catch you back here at 4:20 or whenever I go live that's not at 4:20. Turn on your notifications. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And turn on the notifications if you would. Good night, my friends. Peace out. Never forget. We love you, and Yahshua loves you.